morning, everyone. Please join me in Gasho. I reflect within myself. The universal vow, difficult to fathom, is indeed a great vessel bearing us across the ocean, difficult to cross. The unhindered light is the sun of wisdom, dispersing the darkness of our ignorance. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. These are the opening words of Shinran Shonin in his Kyogyo Shinsho, teaching, practice, faith, and attainment. Today, I'm speaking to you from the Watsonville Buddhist Temple. It is very quiet here at the temple, and I am missing seeing all of you here. I hope you are all well and healthy. Please abide by the suggestions to wash your hands often and sanitize those places that you touch often. Earlier today, I performed a family memorial service and decided to take the opportunity to record my weekly sermon to you from the temple. We find ourselves in dark times. The COVID-19 epidemic is constantly in the news and is scaring everyone. It is getting to the point where we don't want to watch the news anymore. The Buddha, he used the analogy of the burning house to emphasize our situation. The story comes from the Lotus Sutra. The parable goes something like this. A father sees that his home is on fire and that his children are inside the burning house. He calls to them to come out, but they are so intent on playing that they don't hear him. He decides to entice them out by telling them that he has a cart full of toys and treats for them. Hearing this, they leave the burning house and are saved from the fire. In a very weird or unsuspecting way, the COVID-19 is what lures us out of the burning house. Because we are confronted with this virus, we look at our life in a different way. Perhaps for the first time, we are confronted with the frailty of our lives. The burning house represents the darkness of our ignorance, our inability to see the universal vow of the Buddha. We are the children wallowing in our world of distractions, in a burning house. Now there is no basketball, no football, no golf, no baseball to distract us. We are forced to look elsewhere for things to distract us. Those distractions are only temporary and not lasting. Sooner or later, we are shown the truth of life. Especially in these times, we are shown daily the truth of life and death. The voice of the calling Father represents our desire to live, our desire to end the suffering in our lives. Those desires lure us from our sleeping state in search of salvation from the burning house. The Father represents the Buddha, calling to us to escape the house. But we don't listen. We are content where we are, not knowing the dangers that surround us. The Buddha then uses the toys and treats to finally make us hear him and come out. The toys and treats in the cart represent the light of wisdom. They represent the universal vow of the Buddha, saving us all. The Buddha uses his skillful means to draw us to the vow that saves us. Although we find ourselves in dark and scary times, through the clouds of darkness, there is an unhindered light that shines forth into our lives. It is called the Buddha Dharma. Some of you are probably feeling lonely and isolated. It is so very difficult not to see our family, not to see our friends. And I share in your dilemma. I do hope that these short videos will help in a small way. Whenever you are feeling alone, recite the name of Amida Buddha, Namo Amida Butsu, and know that you are joining hundreds of thousands of others and are one with them in Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you very much. Please join me in Gasho. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu.